Alright, hi. Part 240, the Title 49 CFR Part 240, Qualification Certification of Locomotive Engineers. Purpose, application, responsibility for compliance, preemptive, effective construction, definitions, waivers, penalties, consequences for noncompliance, information collection requirements. That's Subpart A. Subpart B is components, elements of certification process. Certification program required approval to design individual railroad programs for the FRA. Criteria for determining whether the movement of the roadway, maintenance equipment, or dual-purpose vehicle requires a certified locomotive engineer. Criteria for selection, designated supervisor, locomotive engineers. Criteria for designated classes of services. General criteria for eligibility based on prior safety conduct. Individual duty on furnished data on prior safety conduct as a motor vehicle operator. Individual duties to furnish data of the prior safety conduct as a motor vehicle operator, 241.13. Individual duty furnish data on prior safety conduct as an employee of the different railroad, 241.15. Criteria for considered prior safety conduct of motor vehicle operator. Part 241.17. Criteria for consideration of operating rules and compliance data. 241.19. Criteria for consideration data, substance abuse disorders, alcohol, drug rules, compliance. 241.21 criteria for vision and hearing acuity data. 241.23 criteria for initial continuing education. 241.25 criteria for testing knowledge. 241.27 criteria for examining skill performance. 241.29 criteria for monitoring operational performance and certified engineers. Subpart C, implementation of certification process. M240-201, implementation. 242.03, determining required prerequisites of certification. 242.05, procedures determining eligibility based on prior safety conduct. 242.07, produces procedures of making determination on vision and hearing acuity. 242.09, procedure for making determination on knowledge. 242.11, procedure for making determination on performance skills. 242.13, procedure for making determination on completion of training programs. 242.15, retention information supporting determination. 242.17, time limitations on making determinations. 242.19, denial of certification. 242.21, identification of qualified person. 242.23, criteria of certificate. 242.25, reliance on qualification determinations made other than the railroad. 242.27, reliance on qualification requirements of other than countries. 242.29, requirements of joint operation territory. 240.231, requirements for locomotive engineer unfamiliar with physical characteristics and other than joint operations. Also, Subpart D, administration certification programs, placement of certificates, operation monitoring requirements. 243.05, prohibited conduct. 243.07, revocation of certification. And 243.09, railroad oversight responsibilities. Subpart E, dispute resolution procedures. Review for board establish. 244.03, petition requirements. 244.05, processing qualifying review petitions. 244.07, requesting for a hearing. 244.09, hearings. And 244.11, appeals. Appendix A with Part 240, schedule of civil penalties. Appendix B, to Part 240, procedure for submission of approval of locomotive engineer qualification programs. Appendix C, procedure for obtaining evaluation monitoring vehicle driven record data. Appendix D, to Part 40, identification of state agencies that perform national driver's register checks. Appendix E, to Part 240, recommended procedure for conducting skill and performance tests. Appendix F, to Part 240, medical standard guidelines. Alright, we're going to probably close the tape. That's going to be the table of contents.